G'day guys, welcome back to another video of Westland Survival. How are we doing? Hope you guys are well. So today what we're going to do is we're going to do a couple of things today. I'm thinking about going and doing a quest board request. So we'll visit the West Stars, we'll do all of that. But the only reason why, because I want that bad boy there. So that's why we're going to do that. Plus we're going to get, you know, another tier 6 weapon and also some handsome rewards. But the other thing what I want to do today, and I want to show this off with you guys as well, is I have the final piece of the electrical tool set needed to complete the generator. So we're going to be doing that today. So I'm hyped to do that because I want to finally start getting stuck into creating tier 6 materials. So we're going to be doing that today. So let's not waste any more time and head over here to our, well, what appears to be a box full of stuff, but I've pretty much completed everything here. The final piece of the puzzle is finishing off the generator. So let's go ahead and finally finalize this bad boy. There we go. Now we've got to talk to Gustav as well. So that's the one thing that we're going to need to do. But this is what we've got here as well. Okay, so we've also got the furnace, basically with the fuel that we require in order to, basically run our workbenches once they're up to tier 6. Now the crude oil is obviously going to be the best in the biz here. Then you've got the charcoal, which is only going to be level 1. It's only going to give you 1 kilowatt per hour worth of energy. And then you've got brown coal here, which I've got actually a pretty good supply of, which I might end up using a little bit of. And then we've also got the coal, which is the next best thing. So let's go ahead and add a couple of stacks in here just so we've got that in there. Oh, there we go. We've got a healthy amount. We're at 40%, so which is nice. So I'm going to leave that there for the moment, but we haven't actually finished this off just yet. So we're going to head over to Silverton, speak with Gustav, and complete this little mission. So can't wait to get this all sort of done. Now I believe that there's going to be some backwards and forths. I think I could be wrong, but let's just go ahead and have a chat to Gustav and see what he's got to say for us. And I think we've got some completion rewards with this as well, so let's go ahead and speak with him. Alright, Eureka, we've tamed this force, unstoppable progress. Tried the generator yet? No, we haven't yet. It activates automatically only if the workbenches require electric power. So basically you can actually stack your coal in there or your crude oil in there ready to go. So it's obviously not going to be wasted, which is a good thing by the sounds of things. It's only going to operate if we actually create anything from our workbenches that are tier 6 related. Now, old equipment can be forged without this fangled energy, even on modern workbenches. But use the most advanced blueprints and see the usefulness of the generator. Energy burgeons and fuel dwindles. Regarding fuel, I have some amount of crude oil. This is the most efficient fuel I know. Go ahead and use electricity for creation. There we go. Go ahead and complete that. Load the fuel in the generator. So we're gonna have to actually, do we actually have to pop that in there? Because I actually already put some fuel in there, so load the fuel into the generator. Okay. Well, so it's not, damn. Okay, I thought I could get away with that. Well, it's telling us to do that. Can we just go back? No, we can't. How about if I leave real quick and just see if that becomes a thing, or unless if it just tells me to put some, well, I have to actually put the crude oil in there. It's probably what it sounds like, so fair enough. Let's just go ahead and do that anyway. Alright, let's run across and see what we need to do. Okie dokie. Yep. Okay, so no, that's just part of the story. I think it's just telling me that I have to, regardless. Just a bit of a bummer. That puts it up by 2%. Gotcha. Okay. And we're going to create outer board, which is what we're going to do now. But you know what I want to do is let's just go over there and do it manually. I don't want to, I don't want to do this with, making it, what do you call it? A thing, as in, let me just take, actually, let's not do that. I'm going to take you with me just for the moment because we are going to need you a little bit later on, but I want to do it old school. Let's head over to the actual workbench itself and create our first tier 6 bit of materials. There we go. So 2 kilowatt hour will be consumed. Now I don't know if that's 2 per, I have no clue, but I wanted to get that on deck as well. And I've actually in fact got some in storage as well because I managed to find some in some of my leaderboard, my daily quest boards as well. So that was quite good. And actually on that subject, let us head over to our little Duvalaki over here. I managed to get some canned food. And the way that I did this was I ended up doing one of the deep water quests. I think it was the Hand of Justice quest or something to that extent, which allowed me to find a few of those, which I was quite thankful of. And I actually found, that's where I found my elder board as well. So quite happy with that. So yeah, which was really, really good. So I'm quite keen with that. Now, create elder board at the carpenter bench. Now we don't know how long this is obviously going to take, so I don't know whether or not, can I acquire that with me? Does that trigger it? I don't think it does. No, it doesn't actually say anything there, but that's okay. How long do you actually take then? Well, we've got another minute or so, so I don't know how much good stuff it needs, but let's just drop some of that back into here for the minute. And yeah, so okay, while we're waiting, it's probably a good time to have a bit of a look-see as to what I want to do next as well. So right now that I've got this underway, which is the first trigger, right? The first trigger to everything in order for us to make things. Now, the other thing I wanted to sort of look at as well is the ability I can actually create some extracts and things like that of that nature, so we can actually make baked potato. If I've actually got potatoes on hand, I can do that if I really wanted to. I haven't obtained this yet, but this gives me 150 extra damage as a temp buff and max health 700, and this gives me a permanent of 25. So I can actually go ahead and make this if I really wanted to, which you know what, at the end of the day, let's just make it anyway, only because I haven't got the permanent buff, and I want to show you guys as well at the same time. But I wanted to sort of try and hang on to the northern herbs, only because I want to make the shack up in Tekalankia, and to complete that, so I've actually got some storage there to play with basically. So that was one aspect as to the reason why. But look, I think it's going to be more here or there for the I guess for the interim. And what I mean by that is because we're going to be starting to make tier 6 stuff, it's going to be more so an excitement factor more than anything else. And it's going to be more of a case for me to, wanting to make some of this stuff and have those better buffs in this instance, that the shack may take a little bit of a backseat for now, in order for us to, do our own thing and get everything else underway as well. So while that is cooking, excuse me, let's go ahead and suss out the kitchen. Now the kitchen is going to need some bits and pieces in order for us to make the next stage of stuff that we've got here, which in fact I can actually make because I've finally got some canned food under my belt there, so which is a good thing. So these all take one, so effectively I can make one of each just about. So 1, 2, 3, and then that will not allow me to make that, unfortunately. But the caribou steak, which would be something I'd be interested in making because that gives you a decent amount of performance for the offset of food that you can actually not later waste, but consume, I guess, and utilize. So in my case, I've got a whole lot of berries, and I've got a bit of some juicy haunch, which is good, and that will allow me to make some pretty decent food. But the next thing I'm going to be upgrading will be the stone cutter, so I can make the reinforced marble block. And the developers did actually update this recently as well. They did want us to make, in order to make a marble block, it was basically tasked to use raw marble instead of the block, which really didn't make any sense. But now that they've actually done it this way, and it's a 1-to-1 ratio, beforehand it was, I think it was like 5 marble pieces to one tungsten ingot, which allows you to make the reinforced marble block, if that makes sense. So when you look at it retrospectively, that's obviously the recipe for actually making marble block anyway. So that sort of makes sense to make the reinforced version of that, which is great. But this is what the upgrade looks like as well, in order for us to complete this as well. So it's obviously going to take me 8 hours to do that, and then that will be the next thing. And just on that, we've actually done the achievement part. Let's take one of these boards with us. Actually, you know what, let's just take one. Thank you very much. So we're obviously going to head our way out, but before we do that, we also want to show you the leather dryer is going to be next as well. So I'll end up making that pretty soon. So once I get enough older boards, the stone cutter and this will be made pretty much at the same time. The loom might be the next thing I might want to look into, and this is where it's going to ask me to make some stout leather as well. And the reason that this is obviously important is obviously the leather, of course, and then obviously the skin rope that you guys can see there. The foundry is probably one of the next ones I want to make up. I'm going to have to make some nickel plated tools in order to get this happening as well at the same time. So that was going to be my next, I guess, my next venture. The forge, probably not a priority, but I definitely want to knock out one. So the stone cutter, leather dryer, the loom, and probably the foundry, and then probably the tool bench, and then detail bench. Why? Because those two are going to be pivotal to making all the other workbenches upgradable as well, because you're going to need tools. So basically, where are we going? So tungsten tools will be the next port of call, which I've already got 6 in my inventory. And then with the detail bench, we're going to need to make the fasteners as well, which is going to be the other thing. And I also found some tungsten gun parts, which was in my other little escapades in the doing the daily quests as well. So I feel like it is worth it in some respects, especially when you're sort of trying to get yourself up and running with tier 6. And then this will be my next thing I want to make, because this doesn't require a lot of upgradable parts in order for me to make that happen, so I can actually make better infusions and things like that. So that's basically the only other reason why I'm looking at doing that. So yeah, that's the other reason for that, right? So that will be that. So let's go ahead and speak with Gustav. Let's see what type of reward that we're going to be provided with. Hopefully something good. Alright, nicely done. Meanwhile, my experiments persist. Now I will start researching hydrodynamic power generation, infinite water power. Now that is achievable, and I'll tell you what, for the most part, there's already a hydro dam in the alliances, so I don't see that being a too far of a stretch to make later on in life. Anyway, just imagine how Silverton will be shining with electric illuminance. I'll keep you posted on my breakthrough. So I guess it's something to look forward to later on. So there we go. So we have done the electrification part of the quest line for tier 6. So I guess that's everything all said and done, which I'm absolutely wrapped about now. The fact that we can, now do all this, which is fan-bloody-tastic. So I'm happy with that, right? I'm really, really happy with that. Now, can we get rid of all this? So I would imagine that the crude oil should go in the fuel shack, which I would imagine that would be the case, right? Yes, there it is. There you go. So it's obviously there. So you know where it is, right? But yeah, look, I'm happy with that outcome. I'm happy the fact that we've got that ability now that we can actually, go ahead and make the next stages of, materials and things like that of that nature. So yeah, quite happy, quite happy. So we're going to take one of those. I'm going to take one of those, and should I take? I'll take one of those. All right, so let's go ahead and get this West Star completed. Oh no, I already did. Accept the quest. Funny me. Funny me. Let's go ahead and head out then. And we'll get this fella done. It shouldn't take too long actually. So where do I have to go again? Oh my god. Okay, so it's the Highlands, right? It is the Highlands. Just making sure. We are going over to the Highlands. Yes, of course. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh my goodness. I'm all over the place, people. All over the place. Okie dokie. Now let's go ahead and enter that. Now my dude's obviously going to be cold. I probably should have brought a pickaxe with me, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Are you cold? Yes, you're cold. All right, let's sort you out now, sir. There we go. That and that. And you are reasonably equipped and ready to go. So let's go quickly find these West Star folk. You are not over there, but you know what? Let's just shoot one of you guys. And oh, you do one-shot kills with this automatic pistol. I am using the tier 6 weaponry today because I've finally gotten a few extra. Actually, you know what? Let's just take all of this. Why the hell not, right? Anybody help? Should I do this? Let's just quickly help you, and I'll be able to one-shot a lot of these fellas anyway. Like that, like that, like that. And can I take everything? Yes, I can. Are you good? We good? Anything decent? Yeah, let's just take all of that. Why not? And I may as well take some of that with me as well. And see, look at all the bloody coal I could have taken. Ah, that's a missed opportunity. And oh, I didn't have enough spirit on me, did I? Well, that's a little bit disappointing. Well, there you go. But where are these fellas? Do you have anything decent? You know what? I'm not going to bother. I've already drawn this out for much too long. So let's just continue on and find these fellas. Are you over here? No, you're not. Are you over here? Is this where we started? I think this is where this is where we started, of course. Of course. Always going to be in the last place that you look. Oh my goodness. Come on, where are you guys? Oh, hey, get out of my way. Yeah, don't laugh at me. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, Jesus, where did you guys pop up from? Hey, you guys weren't part of this. That's right. Let's just get this fella. Come on, guys. Yes, I know. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and a whole bunch of other shots. Let's whip out this fella here. You don't do amazingly. Ooh, hello. That was a nice 2-for-1 deal. He didn't do too greatly actually, so which is a bit of a bummer, isn't it? I think so. All right, we're up. Oh my God, you're all the way over there. Fine. I'm just going to be expelling a lot of energy for this, but it's for everyone's benefit watching this video today. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Make sure you are leaving a like, and obviously if you're not have subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe to my channel to see more Westland related videos. But anyway, let's continue on. Let's continue on and decimate all these fellas here. And I am getting, actually, you know, let's just do the spread shot. Oh, these knackers. Get out of my way, knackers. I'll take the food actually. And I better heal before this is not going to look good for me. So let's just get the automatic gun out there and just take care of business effectively. Okay, try and get these 2-for-1 deals here. 3-for-1 deals? Just 2-for-1 deals. And let's just get the heal on while we are doing our thing. And you've noticed I'm using tier 4 armor as well. Just keen to see how this works from an easier scale. So far so good actually. Not too bad. Alright, let's just sit here, take these fellas out and heal up while I'm getting pulverized. There we go, 2 guys out, thank you very much. And how am I doing? Okay, we're already down to halfway, which is not good at all. Okay, let's get the miner. Hello, Mr. Miner. Oh, okay. Okay, I thought, are you more, oh, you're the main hijacker, yes you are. Okay, just get all that before he runs away, thank you very much. So I can talk to John Conrad if I really wanted to, but I'm thinking I'm going to have to take out these guys as it is anyway. So yeah, what can you do? Can I spruik you guys? Do you want to come down and get me, or come up and get me? Like, I don't really need to take these guys out, but I mean, you're already involved in this bloody little, I guess, melee or things of sort, a shootout, if you will. There you go. All right. No, I don't want to go this way. I want to go the other way, please. All right. Can we go to the other? Thank you. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, and we head down. Thank you very much. All right. Now, what did we get out of that? We only got some pretty basic boy stuff, so I'm not really not overly happy with that outcome, but look, it is what it is. Nearly used up all of my no, you silly man. Nearly used up all of my gunfighter bloody equipment, so thank you. Trying to work my way and try to get myself out of here. All right. Oh god, you're gonna be, yeah, well, we're gonna be using you up anyway. Actually, I've got plans for him anyway, because I've used up all of his fertility, so it's time to submit him to Arabella. So yeah, that's the reason why that I'm using my little horsey here, Apollo, which I do like the name Apollo. It's a cool name. All right, John Conrad. Yes, we are going over here. No, we're not. No. I always get these two mixed up. The West Star, I've got to go over this way, right? There we go. Okay, so thank you, Mr. John Conrad. So yeah, look, I'd rather get the tungsten as easily, I guess, as way as possible without having to, use a lot of energy to try and get to other places. But unfortunately, I used a bit of energy today, so which was a thing for me. But that's okay. It is what it is. But I'm going to head back. I'm going to try and get all those boards made up. We can upgrade some of those workbenches. I can make more stuff, and we can get Tier 6 humming along as how I wanted it to hum along. But that's going to go ahead and do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, checking out this video. Really excited to get this done. Now I can actually start focusing more into the Boreal Wilds, because now that I've got accessibility to make Tier 6 resources, it's going to obviously warrant me to go up that way as well. And the biggest thing that I really want to sort of make is eventually it's going to be the clothing side of things. So if we head over to the armor workbench, yeah, really wanting to at least get these wondrous stuff created. And the reason for that mainly is versus things like, as you can see here, that uses quite a bit of resources. So I guess once I start making a steady stream of, just the wondrous stuff, it's going to give me the ability to not having to allocate fine and perfect hide and things like that to make, leather and all that sort of stuff to make on my end. And yeah, for me, I think it's just going to be a little bit easier. I've got other resources to look at to make just as good and comparable armorage. So yeah, that's the reason and the rationale that I'm trying to sort of get this up and running. And yeah, look, if you guys feel like that's probably a good move, let me know in the comment section down below, and let me know what your thoughts are in terms of the way that you want to sort of categorically how you want to set up your tier 6 workbenches and in what sort of sequence. So yeah, I'm sort of trying to do it in the least path of resistance that's going to sort of disrupt the fact. So everything else in terms of making tungsten tools, parts and things of that nature, and the fasteners and whatnot, I think that's going to sort of happen a little bit further down the line. But for everything else, I'm going to sort of try and knock out as soon as possible. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Like I said, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell icon if you haven't done so already, and like and comment. Alright guys, take it easy. Catch you on the next one.